I just want to go ahead and give out a quick message to you, Tory Lanez fans and all that. Specifically the ones that keep defending him, in spite of all this bullshit that's happening in front of your eyes, and you refuse to acknowledge it because you a delusional dumb bitch. Um, and I'm gonna make this real clear. You can keep telling me that you gonna always love his music and all that, but if you can't really be truthful about shit, you can't really say that you is a fan of Tory Lanez, the man himself. You know what I mean? Um, y'all want to keep saying that he's evolving and that he is moving on, moving forward. Let me tell you something. That's bullshit. All right, there's no such thing as evolving if you're degrading yourself and your musical qualities to rock with current trends, which is basically garbage. All right, and this ain't about me being no damn old head. I can tell you that hip hop was in a flux going into the mid 2000s, late 2000s, until it started peeping up again because of cats like J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar once again really challenging brothers to really play the lyrical prowess once more. Um, but this ain't even about hip hop. This is bigger than any genre of music out there. This dude set himself on the mission to create a new type of genre, a new type of kind of music, new kind of wave. And he was successful at it. He was so successful that he got the first record deal he ever offered that he ever had received, man, via Benny Blanco and Mad Love. Um, and this changed him. You know, obviously for him, his life got 1,000 times better from what his views was. You know, he actually made something out of nothing. But it goes even further than that, mainly because um, now he had an actual stable platform to actually go ahead and show the world what he's capable of and show this wavy movement, the same thing that got him to where he's at. And that's when he dropped I Told You. And I thought to myself, I thought that was a masterpiece. And he himself will always boast about it as a classic. With all due respect, you know what I mean? And people may say he's arrogant, but it's not that. He works like he has a chip on his shoulder. And honestly, he technically does with all the shortcomings he had to go through in life, man. So, when you look at it that way and look at it through a view of an underdog, you can understand where he's coming from. And it's because of that. That's why I believe he's heading on the wrong direction. So, all you guys that keep thinking that he's moving forward, he's moving, but he's not moving forward. If anything, he's moving in the wrong direction instead of where he was supposed to be at. Remember, this is the dude who proclaimed he was going to be the greatest artist in the world one day. And last I checked, a guy who was doing that by the name of Michael Jackson, rest in peace, his music was considered timeless. And you could play his first joint from his first project, or first album, I should say, solo album, to the last album he dropped, and you won't be able to notice any significant difference. You'd be able to notice Michael Jackson on a different type of song, potentially on a different type of beat, but you know it's him. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Being an artist is more than just making the music. It's about posting yourself and who you are. Being an artist is who you are. You got to realize that. That's your identity. So when you paint yourself as multiple people, that's not a skill. That's stealing. All right? You copying other people's shit. And it's one thing when you see something that's pretty cool, got inspiration from it, and then created something that you put in your own vision. You know? But it's another thing when you're just trying to imitate somebody else's art. Like, fuck you. You go out there and you try to draw a sketch of Goku. It's like, Akira Toriyama been drawing that since the 1980s, bitch. Where you been at? And you feel like you made something successful? Get the fuck out of here. Same shit. Applies to music just like it applies to anything. You know what I mean? So, I really don't care what you're trying to talk to me about unless you making a significant change in music world. All right? Stats are stats. To me, they don't mean shit. It's about the experience that you had. Was it worth it? And that to me, above all, is what matters, man. In this world, in this life, is did you enjoyed it? Did you really gave it your best or your most? Did you really not leave anything on the court, field, whatever? And that's what it takes. Um, if you guys want to support him to be complacent, to really give up on his dreams, then you really can't call yourself a fan. Because that's what it's looking like right now. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to stand for it. In fact, I'm not sorry at all. So sorry that I'm not sorry, but I'm not going to stand up for this. And if you offended by this, oh well, that's your issue. And if you think you're smarter than me, bitch, you not. That's all I got to say. Your boy Drew Blue signing out. Stay safe, stay blessed, and please, all of y'all, sit down and be humble. Because you don't know shit. Deuces.